2005, a large portion of land was established in order to prevent the conversion of natural and agricultural lands into becoming a hotspot of sprawling residential development. Within Canada lies this portion of land that covers up to 90% of the southern Ontario landscape. And it's not just made up of forests, but grasslands, wetlands, and waterways that underpin many of the major economic activities such as forestry, agriculture, and tourism. This large portion of land is known as the Greenbelt, and it is home to lakes, forests, and over 200 at-risk species. The Canadian government agreed that this land would be protected and would absolutely not be allowed for development purposes. Everything was peachy until Doug Ford came into the picture and decided he was going to input a new legislation that allowed developers access to the Greenbelt. He believes that property in Toronto is completely unaffordable, totally unimaginable, which is partially true. However, he also believes that creating one-person homes within the Greenbelt will solve this problem, which was calculated and proven to be not true. The community didn't take very kindly to this news, and I am so glad that they didn't. Not only does the Greenbelt hold multiple of local farms that provide us with local foods, but these farms are way more productive. They produce 12% more gross income than any other Ontario farm. As well, the Greenbelt has become a major tourist attraction. A perfect example of this would be the Spruce Hiking Trail. Hundreds of thousands of people go to this trail each year. Why? Because it's a piece of nature that isn't 3 to 4 hours away. Not to mention that the Greenbelt has accumulated over $9.1 billion in economic benefits, and it has created over 161,000 full-time jobs. However, in an attempt to redeem himself, Ford did state that he supports the Greenbelt in a big way, and that anything that is ruined through the process of development, he will replace so that there will be an equal amount of Greenbelt left. That has got to be the most ignorant thing I've ever heard in my entire life. The government in previous years have been struggling to find land that could be used to expand the Greenbelt. Clearly, there's a problem with finding land that is open for use. So how will Ford replace the Greenbelt when it's already been established that there is no land to do so? Exactly, because he won't. Once Ford allows developers to go into the Greenbelt, that will create a whole chain of widespread development. He will have his houses and then will not care about anything else. And as well, think of the sentimental value that this place has. So many families, so many people that have gone to the Greenbelt and been able to experience what it has to offer. Having the world's largest Greenbelt taken away from us so that Ford can pave paradise and create a parking lot is so tragic and brutal. So I challenge everyone to educate themselves and take action. Because if we don't, the next time we'll hear about the Greenbelt will be in our history books.